welcome to my new channel, Everything is Healing. Thank you so much for watching my first video. I can't lie, I'm a little bit nervous. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's been a long time coming. I just wasn't really sure, how to kind of go about it. I mean, I have shared my story a little bit online through my music, on Instagram, on little stories and stuff. But this time I really wanted to find a platform where I could really just elaborate and share the experience properly with you guys. So YouTube is like, I don't know why I just wasn't in the right space before, but now I feel like I'm in the right space. I'm even feeling a lot better. Before I wouldn't be able to do this because I would be in a lot of pain, but thank God that's not as often now, so I can really share my experience. And with that as well, funny enough, when I look back, I had so much footage and images and memories from almost the start of this till now, so there's so much that I can really share. And I think putting it on here it's a new platform. It's a bit weird speaking to the camera like this, but hopefully I'll get used to it after a while. But yeah, I want to tell you, it's been a crazy journey. It's been 4 years. It's been life-changing, but I truly believe that there's a light along the way that I can share with you, and there's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. I haven't really actually explained what neurosarcoidosis is. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But yeah, the spelling should be here. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I want to try these YouTube things. So neurosarcoidosis, what is it? It's an inflammatory condition. It's something that affects the brain and the spine. So for me, there was a time I couldn't walk. I experienced a lot of facial pain. I still kind of have numbness on my face now, but it's not painful, thank God. But yeah, it was crazy. There's times I couldn't open a water bottle or comb my hair, and I had to have people do things for me. There were times where it was just so hard, and I never really thought I'd even make it. I was in hospital for a time. Luckily things have progressed, but it's still kind of, something that kind of can creep up sometimes, and certain days I can feel really tired and a lot of pain, and it's just can be quite deliberating sometimes. So there was a lot of changes as well, a lot of physical changes that I experienced from the condition. But at the same time, there were a few good points, I believe, mentally I got a lot stronger, and there's a lot of things that I learned to appreciate more. Luckily I've come a long way since then, but there's still parts of it that I'm trying to learn through and improve through. So with that, there are 3 main reasons why I want to do this. Number one, I want to raise awareness for neurosarcoidosis. It's quite a rare condition, so not many people knew about it. I never knew about it till I had it about 4 years ago now. And it's also an invisible condition. It's not necessarily something that you can see. I mean, some people might be visual because of the side effects they'll go through, but the actual condition itself is not really one that you can see. So I really feel because of that, it's important to share that, and we need to share our stories. If I don't share it, no one else will. And if people before me didn't share their stories, I wouldn't have got the help that I needed during this time. So I believe that by sharing the story, I can also help someone, maybe if you've been newly diagnosed, or a family member, or just if you're trying to understand me more as a person. I think you'll learn a bit more about me as well as I've gone through this. That I believe it will inspire you for whatever you're going through, to keep going. I want you to know that even if you've got a condition or anything that you're going through. My mum's in here, she's snoring. Yeah, that's another reason I want you to know that even if you're going through, a really hard time, if there's something that you love and there's something that you want to do, you can still do it. You can at least still try and still enjoy it and enjoy that journey. So that will be, the music element will be definitely another part of this page that I'm going to share with you. The final reason I'm doing this is actually for myself. I think it's going to really help me heal. I've never really, I don't really think I've actually deeped what's actually happened with the physical change, and both physical and image and in strength, all of what I went through, which I'll explain. I don't think I've ever deeped it, and that's kind of been good in a way, because it's allowed me to share my story and to be open. This might be a weird analogy, but kind of like an actor. You get a role, and it's I feel like I've kind of got this role, and I I feel like it's temporary. So I feel like, okay, now I can take the script and I can, you know, share the story of what's happened. And that's kind of helped me to get to this stage. So yeah, I feel like doing this further will help me understand and maybe just connect with myself a bit more. That might not necessarily be as easy as I think it will be. I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know. But it's a challenge I'm willing to go for because I've tried a lot of things and I feel like I really need to let go, and this will really help me do that. I'm kind of going to have a bit more of an accountability now because I'm putting it out there. And I think I kind of need that because it's so easy when you're going through something to, you know, get caught up in it and stay in your own circle, and it's just like you can be angry at the world. But I think doing this will help me. It will encourage me to keep going, and sometimes I really need that encouragement. I can't lie. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit selfie doing this, if that's a word. But yeah, it's a two-sided coin. It's for me, but it's for you as well. It's for us because we all need to heal. And it's not even necessarily about you know, you having a chronic condition. It can just be anything. It isn't about me, you know, being sad and you feeling sorry for me, but like, oh, poor her. You know, we all go through stuff. You know, we've all had our own experiences. But I think the more we can tell our own stories, the more we can actually relate to each other and find similarities in each other. And we can understand each other more and love each other more. And, you know, that's the whole point of us being here in this world, is to, you know, be able to give to each other. And I feel like the more we understand what we all go through, the more we can do that. So, you know, that's why I want to do this as well. And I feel like a select few, some of us need to be an example. I don't mean example as in like an example of how I am, but some of us need to share what we're experiencing so that others can see it. So you might watch this and be like, oh, you know, this is what I would do, or this is what I wouldn't do. It's just kind of like, you don't have to go through something to understand it, but you can learn from what others have gone through, if that makes sense. So, you know, say if you're someone who's been newly diagnosed with neurosarcoidosis, you might watch this and be like, you know, you might gain something from it. But not even people that, you know, have this condition, any condition or no condition at all, anything, you might, you know, I believe, you know, I really do believe if something's good for you, you should share it with others and share it with those around you. So this healing page, this journey that I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna look at my eating and my exercise and my sleeping patterns, you know, and going outside, what inspires me, you know, the atmosphere of my room, going out for walks, all of that is stuff that I'm now considering to deal with the condition, and the medications that are out there. I'll explore that as well and explain that, the ones I've taken, the ones I'm taking, and alternatives that I found as well. And I believe by sharing that, it will help, you know, whoever hears it. And most importantly with all of this, as well as, you know, sharing what I'm doing, I have to talk about music. Music, oh, especially during this time, it's been crazy. If I tell you the story of how it's all been connected to music, you'll be like, whoa, I have to do it on another video, definitely. You will have to stay tuned. Ooh. Yeah, but anyway, where was I? Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you know, what music meant to me during this time and at the beginning of everything changing. It's really, you know, it's really just gave me the purpose, and it's given me the drive to want to get better. It's given me the drive to heal and go through this journey. So I'm just so grateful for that. Just to have that love and passion for music. As well, I'd love to show, you know, some of my processes of music. So, you know, you can come to the studio with me, or when I'm writing a song or preparing for a performance or a workshop, I'd love to share some of those processes with you as well, because I think that will be, you know, just to also show you that even when you're going through stuff, doesn't mean you have to give up on what you love. And I hope I never have to give that up in whatever capacity it may be. And already with my music, I've managed to incorporate, you know, my condition. My recent song, New Form, I actually wrote it years ago, but I've dedicated it to people that have my condition. Many thanks to Sarcoidosis UK, they're a charity. And what I've done on Bandcamp is, if you purchase the song, 50% of the proceeds will go straight to Sarcoidosis UK and support what they're doing with patients and, you know, research and looking for treatments. So yeah, my music and, you know, this condition have already kind of crossed barriers on many times, but that's just one way. So you know, there's no way that I can't include music in this vlog as well, because it's been very, very important. That's me really. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you made it this far to my video, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Please subscribe, like, comment. That would really help. For some reason, a lot of YouTubers say that. I don't actually know why. No, I'm joking. Obviously, I know why, because it's nice to have that encouragement and support. Because, you know, putting yourself up here is not necessarily easy. So I'd love your support. I don't know how this is gonna go. This might be, you know, I've got a few subscribers at the moment. It might just be me and you for a hot minute. I don't know. You might be a friend of mine or family or someone who listens to my music and just found me online. I don't know how or why you're here, but however or why or however you got here, I just really hope that you'll be in this with me, and that, you know, healing is, you know, personal and indoors, but it's also something that can kind of ripple to those around you, and I kind of want to give that ripple. So this is something for all of us really. So yeah, I hope you can just jump on board with me. So yeah, that's me. I hope you really enjoyed this introduction. Stay tuned for the next video, where I'll be talking more about what neurosarcoidosis is, and how I discovered that I had it and how I was diagnosed. But yeah, stay blessed. Remember, everything is fine, everything will be okay, and everything is healing. Bye.